If you are running a plumbing business and you are struggling to get consistent leads, this video is for you. In this video, I am going to walk through exactly how to set up a campaign for your plumbing business. I have managed multiple campaigns in plumbing niche, so I know what works and what does not. So don't worry if you are a complete beginner or you have never run ads before. I will explain everything in a simple way so you can follow along easily and get started right away. Let's dive in. For the plumbing campaign, I am following this structure. You can use these services as an ad group like a drain cleaning, water heater, toilet repair. But for this video, I am consolidating these two in a single ad group. But if you want, you can create a separate ad group for emergency and general plumbing. But I am okay to consolidate these two in a single ad group. To create a campaign, you have to log into your Google Ads account. If you don't have your Google Ads account, you have to create it by going to ads.google.com. You just need to click on start now. This is very easy and I am not going through it. You just need to put simple information and then you are ready to create your campaign. To creating your first campaign, you have to click on this blue create campaign button. Click on new campaign. Now for this, I always select create a campaign without guidance. I have heard that people say that you have to click on leads or sales. If I choose this, Google will filter out some settings for me and this not affect your results. You can choose leads, but I recommend to start with this because I want full control. Now if you are a new and you have a fresh account, I always recommend to start with search campaign. When you have a data in your account, then you can test Performance Max, but most of the time it gets spammy leads. It is best to start with search campaign. Then you have a conversion goal in your account. I already set up for this, but I will show you in the video how to set up this. It is very easy. Click on continue. Don't check this, it doesn't really matter. Click on continue. Now campaign name, keep the name very simple. I am just adding as test. Click on continue. Now for the conversion, here is not all options showing, but after creating campaign, I will show you which bidding you should select, but just for now leave it. Now ignore this option. This is not for beginners and it is not for plumbing and local service business, so ignore this. Click on next. Now for networks, uncheck these because these just waste money. Google will show your ads on their search partners and display networks. I just want to show my ad on Google search engine, so uncheck these. These did not work for me. Now for the location, select the location where you actually offer your services. In this case, I am targeting Brisbane. If you want to target by radius, you can simply add your location or zip code. Just for now, I am leaving it for the whole city. Now this is a very important setting. Click on this drop down button and Google is automatically set to this first option and it is recommended by Google, but believe me, it wastes a lot of money. You just need to click on this second option. If you set to first option, Google will show your ad to people who may be interested in your services and maybe they are in other cities or even other countries. They can see your ad. For example, if someone search from India plumber in Brisbane, your ad might be triggered. So I don't want to do this. To select the second option, your ad will be only show in your service area that you selected here. Now for the language, I am okay with English because my landing page is in English and the city I have targeted is a English speaking. Now for audience segment, leave it as now. You don't need to select any audience. Google will do a good job for this. We don't want to choose broad match, so click on the second option. Click on more setting. For ad rotation, I always set to this first button because Google shows the best performing ads to people, so I select this. Click on more setting. I have seen many times that people ad ended and they don't know why their ads are stopping. You don't need to add this end date. When you want to stop your campaign, you can stop by manually. Now the schedule setting is very important. You have to run your ads only your business hours, because if someone calls you or submit a lead form, you have to answer very quick, otherwise you will lose the lead. In my case, our business operates from Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to this time. So keep in mind, only run your ads during your business hours so you can reply to calls and leads. Click on more setting and you don't need to worry about this setting. Click on next. Now I don't want to use AI to create assets for me, so skip this. Add your final URL here to get some keywords. So I am adding here my final URL. So I am adding just some keywords to check this. So let's see. Now here are some keywords that Google suggesting us, but I don't want to use this because I have already done a keyword research. So I am adding these keywords. I have added all the keywords. So if you want to do a keyword research, you have to open your Google Ads account, click on tools, then you can see keyword planner. Click on this discover new keywords, add the location where you want to offer your services. So I am targeting Brisbane. Add the keywords you want to target. I am adding like plumbing services, emergency plumbing. Click on get results and you can see here the keyword ideas. Click on this average monthly searches so you can see top impression shares keywords. So you can find high intent keywords like plumbing near me, plumbers close to me, plumbing services, emergency plumbing near me, and local plumber. You can find a lot of keywords here. You have to take time to research this. I have already done, so you can choose the best keywords according to your service. For the match types, I always start with phrase and exact match. Now I have added the match types. When you add this bracket around the keyword, it means it is exact match, and this is the most tight match type in Google Ads. And then the phrase match, when you add these commas around the keyword, it is less tight than exact match, but it is good to start. I most of the time start with exact and phrase match. I don't start with broad match because it shows our ad to very broad audience, so I don't want to waste my money in starting. When we will start getting data, then we can test broad match. For starting, always use phrase and exact match. Now add here your final URL, then you can write a display path here. It shows here plumbing services. Now you can see it is showing here. Using this, your ad looks more good and relevant. Add the headlines here. I have already written the headlines, so you can use ChatGPT or take inspiration from your competitors. Now I have added all the headlines. I am not going to add all 15 headlines, but you can add 15. Add only 15 headlines if you have a unique idea. Don't repeat yourself here because it looks weird. Google will make a weird combination of each one, so I don't want to do this, so I have added only a very unique headline here. Now write description here. I have already done my work, and you can see add strength to average, but it does not really matter and will not affect your results. You don't need to worry about this. Just be unique here. Now you can add site links here. It will show under your ad. Your ad shows big. This thing will increase your CTR. Now you can see I have added the site links and these are showing here. So I am also adding the callouts extensions and you can see these are showing here. Click on this option and you can see more extension option. I am using call extension. Now the call extension is very important. People can directly call from your ad. If you want to show this extension in specific time, you can do this. But I don't need to do this because I am okay with this setting. Click on save. You can also add this extension structured snippet. Click on this. I am adding as a services catalog. Now you can see I have added here. Our ad is ready. Click on next. Now the budget thing is very important. Now Google is recommending some budget, but I want to set myself. You have at least 10 click per day budget. You can find this budget during your keyword research. Like here you can see I most of the time check the average of low to high and you can see here is a average CPC. So I am assuming that every click will cost me around $16. So we need at least 10 click budget per day. Now I have $160 budget. If you don't have 10 clicks per day budget, Google ad can be very tough for you. So I am okay to start with 150. When I will start getting data, then I will decide to increase it, but just for now I am okay with this. Click on next. Now this is checking for errors. Now you can double check this setting here. Click on publish campaign. Now the campaign is ready. You have to do some settings. Click on this campaign, click on this setting. Now you can double check these settings. Now here you can see the bidding option and click on this change bid strategy. Now you can see we have all the bidding options. Now if you are just starting out and you don't have any conversion data in your account, always start with maximize click or manual CPC. I most of the time start with manual CPC if I start with small budget, but if you want to go aggressive you can choose maximize clicks. When you will start getting data, then you can switch to maximize conversion, but in this case I am going to start with maximize clicks. And here you can set a bid limit. Now I already have an average of this, so I am going to add a $16 bid limit. I will only get the click under $16. Click on save. Now you also need to add negative keywords. You can find it under audience, keywords and content. Click on keyword, then click on negative keyword and you can add here a negative keyword. You can add these on a campaign and ad group level, but I am okay with campaign level, so you can add like free course. Just for now I am adding these. I will do again a keyword research in Google Keyword Planner when I will start getting data, so I can also decide that which keyword should I add as a negative. Now you have to define a conversion. This is a very important. When you don't have a conversion, you cannot optimize your Google Ads campaign because Google Ads work on data. You have to define your business goal. Now click on create conversion action. First I am going to track a lead form summation. You can do a same way for calls. Add your website URL here. Click on scan. Click on this add a conversion action manually. Select submit a lead form. Give a name Use this third option because I don't want to give value for each form submission. For count, always select to 1 because if someone submit a lead form, I want to count at once because sometimes people submit again and I don't want to count it every as a conversion. You don't need to change from here. Click on done, then save and continue. Now you can set up this with different ways. I most of the time use Google Tag Manager, but this time I am not going deep into this. You can also ask your developer to do this. It is a very simple. Now your campaign is ready. Alright, that's it for today's video. I hope this helped you. Now again, if you want a professional setup, you can contact me. All the details are in the description, and if you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section. I will reply everyone. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video.